Are you worried about the recession? You should be aware of it, but not worry about it so much. If you're aware of it, you'll make moves and adjustments to get around it. You see, too many florists got hooked on the average order and the dollars, gross dollars. We have to go back to transactions. I've said this all along. We need to be looking at transactions. When the transactions start to diminish, the dollars follow. It's a big indicator to me is when I'm not seeing the transactions come in. And I've been seeing this going on, and I've been warning my flower shops, lower the prices a little bit. Work on the perceived value. Stop thinking that the customer is just going to spend money without any thought or accountability for it. See, the flower industry for the longest time has been spoiled by people just ordering flowers without any idea what they're going to get. No idea. They would just say, here's $100 already, make it nice. And we made it nice. We made it really nice. Today's a new game. Designer's choice is so powerful, yet many people don't understand it. They just think it's an open order, do what you want. No, it's not. It's a connection to your customer. The customer is really careful where they're spending their dollars now. If they think your flower shop is $100 minimum or more, they're just not going to stop in. And then the flower shop owner will always say, well, they're just not shopping in local flower shops. Wrong, because I've watched many people go to other shops from my shop and to my shop. And let me say what that means. I was at a party one night and a lady came up to me and she said, I love your flower shop. Love it, but I just can't afford to shop there. I can't spend $50 every time I walk in the door. So she went to the shop down the street. What do you think I felt? What do you think I was thinking? Well, I was thinking they're not buying flowers. Oh, was I ever wrong? They just weren't buying them from me. You have to realize that people are going to do what they're going to do. Rolls Royces are still going to be sold. Rolex watches are still going to be sold. And you know what? If you're not in that upper 10% that buys that, you'll be replaced by somebody else who is. Please mark those words and think about what I just said. Just because customer A isn't buying the Rolls Royce or buying the Rolex doesn't mean they're not selling the Rolex to customer B, who's now customer A, because their industry's up while customer A went down to B or C. You see, you may be struggling, but somebody else isn't. And to assume that everyone is struggling is a big mistake. It's probably the biggest mistake you can make in business. You have to adjust. Any decent business person understands this. You have to adjust to the economy. Back in 2008 was when I learned about my thinking of you specials. That's right, $14.95. My employees are like, $14.95? Is that even worth our time? I had to explain that it was about the transaction. I want people walking in the door and making the transaction, because when you do, you're going to create the habit, and then those people will shop with you again. What are you doing to encourage people to walk in your door? Do you know how valuable sending a bill is? People don't want to send an invoice anymore. I say send the invoice. That's a chance to market to them. At the bottom of the invoice, it reminds them to visit them at the class that they're going to be holding. How about if you were to say $27 Tuesday? Don't forget our $27 Tuesday every week. Take advantage. Get on our email list, because it's only whatever you want to say. It's at random. It's for email customers only. Put a reminder on the bottom of the invoice. These are all moves that you make when times start to get tough. You got to do what you didn't do before. Simply put a list, get more invoices. It's okay to send them out. Put a credit card on file, send them the invoice, and let them know in 10 days, we'll just place your order on your credit card. Now they got a paid advertisement, your advertisement. Get this, I used to actually have people pay me 10 cents an insert to ride along to my customer base. We sent out about 250 invoices a month. I had 3 clients that gave me 10 cents a piece. We printed up their offer and we placed them in the invoice. Just like the credit card statements. When was the last time you received a credit card statement without an offer in it? See, the credit card companies are maximizing that opportunity to get their name in front of people, pay for their postage. See, everybody wins when you do that. You just got to think outside the box. I took that way of thinking and incorporated it in my business. Many of the ideas that I had at my flower shop were just recycled ideas from other places. Check out what this one lady said to me. I had to ask her because she walked by the counter, then she went back and she picked up one orchid plant and had her eyes on a second one. Why? Because there was an incentive. So I see you're purchasing one of these orchids.
Yeah.
May I ask why?
Why? No, because I like it. I like it to put it on the table, either way in the dining room or on the porch. That's fine.
Would you have normally purchased it if it wasn't on sale?
No.
Okay, so the sale is what drove you to buy it.
Exactly.
So now you're going to make a purchase you wouldn't have made before.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They want them to buy 2 orchids, so they made less money. Making a little bit is better than making nothing. My father always taught me, make a little, sell a lot. If you can just hear my message, and if you like my message, like and subscribe so you get more of my messages. These are going to help your business. There's always a way to optimize any holiday. Easter's coming up. Oh, it's not what it used to be. Have you ever heard that one before? It is. You're not marketing like you used to. So let's take it one holiday at a time. We're talking recession. It's just check. It's not checkmate. So think about what I'm saying to you. Don't listen to your fellow florists. If you're hanging around florists that also feel doom and gloom, you're hanging around the wrong florists. I always say Tom Bozen, a dear friend of mine, said it best. I want transactions, he said. I'd rather somebody comes in and buys 5 $20 bouquets than one $100 bouquet. I'd like you to think about that tonight. Leave me a message and tell me what you think about these points we made. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Don't kid yourself. It's a recession, but transactions will still occur.